It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Brooklyn Nets. And for Brooklyn, they're not satisfied with the record over the last 10 games. Under 500 basketball, just not good enough. Looking to improve tonight. And now around the halfway point, the novelty of the new season has died down, and we're still a long way from the playoffs. Shaq, how do the players maintain focus through the stretch? How do you maintain focus?
Well,
Have you maintained focus?
Easy. You're a pro, Ernie. Do your job. That's your job.
There you go.
You know, and not only that, you got to be a real competitor. You got to want to compete.
Yeah, good coaching, and the veterans can help you through this. Because the veterans have been here before, they can kind of lead you and guide you.
You feel focused right now?
Not at all.
No. Do you feel focused right now?
Never.
Well, that makes three of us. Here's Kevin Harlan. He's always focused.
Coming to you live on 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. The Cavaliers again playing host, continuing their homestand in this one. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top. Looking for the third straight win against these guys this season. They've won them all so far.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
But I like that they attacked those weaknesses. They made them pay for a lackluster effort.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA?
Well, guys, LeBron James gives Coach Tyronn Lue credit for his even keel. James says that Lue is the same way no matter the point in the game. He's always saying, okay, let's move on to the next possession. Now, Lue says, I think it's just being poised and being positive. That's the best approach. It carries over to your team, and it gives them confidence. Kevin?
Thanks, David. That philosophy is what helped win Cleveland a title back in 2016. Always positive, always thinking ahead. Well, after the break, there are always some players that turn it up another level. Did you ever play with a teammate, Chris, or against someone who seemingly always was better after the All-Star break?
You know, I did, and that was usually with players that were snubbed. Some of the players that usually were snubbed came out after All-Star break and said, hey, I'm gonna make you pay. It's kind of like we've seen that recently with Damian Lillard, you know, the last couple of years when he didn't make the All-Star team. If you look at him against some of the best guards and the best teams, he's made them pay. So a lot of guys have used that for motivation, even though they don't have that as one signal of success in the process. I think when they look back at their careers, they're going to see that it made them a better overall player because they were much more consistent, even though they didn't get that call in February.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Setting the floor for the Nets. Russell and LeVert in the backcourt. Down low, it's Booker and Mozgov. And it's Williams at the 3 slot.
And just showing great vision there. Russell surveys the floor and whips it to the open man.
Here's LeBron, and the dunk by LeBron.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
You're right. They are precise in how they ran that play. Exceptional timing. That's all good stuff.
Here's Booker. The Cavaliers making the shot. Here's LeVert. Good D by Thompson. The drive by James, and James throws it down.
Love moves the ball so well, especially when he spots an open man.
With the pass. First quarter, just over a minute played. Russell kicks to Mozgov. Williams dishes to Mozgov. Russell passes to Booker. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, it just felt to me like they wanted it more. I mean, didn't get down emotionally when they got behind. And how about that third quarter comeback? One for the ages.
Now here's Williams after LeBron James's miss. Outside, Russell. 4 on the clock. Launches it. Bangs home the trifecta.
Oh, my man way beyond the arc. Angelo. Snatch.
LeBron James on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Russell against Thomas. Booker. And the rejection by Love. And Thomas has it in the corner. Over Russell. That's good for Thomas on the assist by LeBron.
You just can't take away everything one way or another. Thomas is going to get buckets.
Russell kicks to Booker. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Cleveland on defense. Here's LeVert. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. 6 to shoot. A drive by Russell. Deflected by Thompson.
Look, Thompson is a more than capable defender. He has excellent length, and he uses that to swat away shots.
Here's Thomas. Mozgov with the block. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. That one on Mozgov.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game. No good on that one.
Now, we've all seen this guy's development. Thompson has proven to be a valuable role player. He's exceptional at tracking down rebounds and a more than capable defender.
And the Nets adding their own G League affiliate, the Long Island Nets.
And the Nets franchise originally, remember, based in Long Island. So nice to have that homecoming. And, of course, with young talent development, so critical for this Nets organization. Having that minor league team in close proximity, very valuable.
Trains the three-pointer.
And great play call. Just so often an initiator, Russell can also catch and fire.
Rose passes to Thompson. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Excellent D there from Mozgov.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off of a good pick, and you want to get that when he gets the separation he needs. I know he would love to have that one back.
Now here's Mozgov. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Bucket is good.
Those passes into the paint have to be precise, just like that one.
James outside. The shot, no good. Nice D from Williams. There's the pass to LeVert. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a three-point play.
Fruitful possession, just doing what they can to extend the lead.
That's what you have to do. Stay in the moment. Keep grinding.
And the Cavs front office never shy about making bold moves. You think about changing coaches a couple seasons ago, even with the team's record at 30-11.
T. Lue is the answer. They weathered a lot of criticism, part of the responsibility of leadership. You can't always make the popular call. You got to make the right call.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Russell kicks to Williams. Mozgov with it. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Booker dishes to Mozgov. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. LeVert. No good on the triple. The Cavaliers trail by 5. The drive by... Oh!
Love how fierce James is, a ferocious dunk artist.
Special thanks to Under Armour for that sweet replay we just saw. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Outside Williams. Booker with the screen for Russell. All alone. Tries again. And Booker with the layup. Booker's got his second bucket tonight.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Thompson, the screen on Williams. Shot off the pick. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 10 points for LeBron.
Oh, this guy, his motor is always the same. No matter what the score of the game is, he always remains aggressive.
Mozgov passes to Russell. Here's LeVert. Lets it go from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Back to Thomas. Pass to Love. Kicks it to Thomas. James outside. Rose dishes to James. You know, Chris, LeBron took a lot of heat going to Miami, but when he played with the Heat, he said he learned a lot how to win there. And certainly the results show with 2 championships and 4 NBA Finals.
The fans in Cleveland, they should be happy that he left, learned how to win there in Miami under a great leader like a Pat Riley, and came back and brought that knowledge to Cleveland and won their first championship. I'm sure all is forgiven now.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. J.R. Smith's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Rose. The Cavaliers trail by 5. J.R. Smith on the wing. Drills the three-pointer. Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
The 3 ball is Smith's go-to. We all know that. He's excellent at measuring up any shot beyond that arc.
Russell kicks to Dedmon. Outside Williams. Dishes to Booker. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Booker's got 6.
And it's just been an avalanche of points here in the early going.
Yeah, both teams have come out with solid offensive strategies. And then, of course, guys are finishing.
Now here's Wade. 8 points his last outing. From deep, Thomas. Rebounded by the Nets. Booker's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Thomas against Russell. Now the dish to Dedmon. Back to Russell. Wants to get it to Booker and does. And one of those lunch pail players. You love him, Greg. Trevor Booker out of Clemson.
Just hard-nosed, gets on the glass, and although only 6'8", he gets off his feet quickly. A terrific leaper and just one of those ultra-competitive guys.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Crowder comes in for LeBron. Crowder, the pass to Smith. Thomas against Land. Shoots from the elbow. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
At the rim, long distance. Thomas can score from anywhere on the court.
Outside, Lynn. They set the pick. Here's Booker. That shot is off. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Wade outside. Back to Thomas. It's good. This game is all even. He's got 6.
Well, no matter what, he's always going to be one of the most dangerous men on the court.
Pass to Kilpatrick. He kicks to Booker. Shoots over Crowder. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Wade outside. Passes it to Holmes. In transition, here come the Nets. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And the NBA game is evolving, Chris. You know that. And if you were starting back at square one, say, and trying to develop your skills to prepare yourself for a pro career, is there anything you do differently to prepare yourself for how the game is being played now?
That's a great question. You know, I remember playing in Washington, and I shot over like 35% from the three-point line. And I remember in the paper they were saying, you know, we don't need big fellas to do that. So I got right back in the post. And so the game has changed so much. And so I would really say that I would balance the work that I did in the post with outside the post. I would just make sure that I would continue to stretch the floor as far as three-pointers, to give guys room to drive. And I would have definitely continued to work on my ball handling, maybe where a picker could have screened for me, and then I could have been the initiator, since most times I was kind of that point forward. But for the most part, no, I would have tried to put the same effort in, but definitely with different skill sets. You get to play differently now. You know, when we think about it, I don't think Larry Bird got to shoot 2 3-pointers a game. Imagine if he would have got to just let 7 go. You know, I don't know if we would ask him, except would you have to ice your wrist after games a little bit more because you would have been able to shoot more. So I think the freedom would have been fun, but I don't think I would have to prepare any differently.
Crowder kicks to Wade. There's the 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You better at least get a hand up on Wade. I mean, he's more than capable of bearing the triple.
Here's Hollis Jefferson, covered by Smith. The 11-footer, and off the front iron, and in it goes. Lynn's got his first 2 points. Holmes has a screen. Thomas dishes to Smith. Out to Wade. Another shot. Zeller grabs the board.
Wasted opportunity. That's a good chance right there for an easy 2 on the open jump.
Wade with the block.
Look at the reach of Wade. He's exceptional at rising up and slapping shots away.
A nice shot by Lynn.
Look, he doesn't waste time. Once he gets the rebound, he does what he should. Goes right back up with it.
Holmes, that's a screen. Lynn against Thomas. Wade passes to Thomas. Out to Wade. Back to Thomas. Takes a shot at the elbow. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Thomas got 8 points.
I love how Wade actively looks to find the open man. Look, he's effortlessly exploiting any holes in the defense.
Here's Kilpatrick. Wade is covered. Picked by Zeller. Here's Lynn. Cavaliers with the rebound. Feeds to Thomas. Smith outside. 29 seconds left in the first. It's intercepted. Here's Kilpatrick. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Oh, well, that's because it was terrific anticipation. Also, the quick hands, a lethal combination.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. There's Lynn with the 3. Got it off in time, but it's no good. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Nets up by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every game.
Go back and I'm able to, read the scouting report, and also when I get to the arena, I also watch more film on each and every guy that's going to be playing, guys that I know I may be, matched up against, throughout the night. So I'm not surprised by anything if it happens throughout the game. So it's a lot of preparation that goes in, to just one game, just trying to get one win, but that's what it takes in the NBA.
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there or caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it and some guys don't. But he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
Well, and not only in terms of building the lead, but now the defense has to extend itself. That leads to other opportunities.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Jeremy Lin. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Zeller. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the small forward position. And Tyronn Lue thrown right into the fire as the head coach of the Cavaliers, and he led them to a title in his rookie year as a head coach.
Yeah, it was a whirlwind, but he's so organized. He knew the changes he wanted to make. Coming in and leading a championship team, he was up for the task.
Carter, he's checked in for Cleveland.
And over the course of the Nets franchise history, some interesting decisions. I mean, back in the 90s, they came very close to changing the team name to the Swamp Dragons. I think I'm just going to leave that one right there.
Here's Lynn after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. Here's Dinwiddie. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Lynn's shot is off.
As off the mark as he has been, they're a little lucky to be in front.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Rose is checked in. Mozgov, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Lynn against Rose. Zeller, a screen on jumper. Crowder with the steal. Carter outside. Outside Rose. He feeds it to Crowder. Right side jumper. 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. Here's Holmes. Mozgov with the block.
And the size and length of Mozgov, a big factor. Hard to convert when he's there.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And looking back at last season, here's a look at the 3-point and 2-point shot attempt averages for the Cavaliers.
And they were focused on spreading the floor and getting good looks from three-point range. That was the key to their offense. They put in a lot of work on the perimeter.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson comes in for Rashawn Holmes, and it's Green in for Jay Crowder. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Nets leading by 4. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Free throws, such an important part of the game. Here are the league leaders in that department. Derrick Rose, number 1. Second, Kevin Love.
Neither one of these guys is going to waste an opportunity from the foul line. They just don't give away points.
The Nets making a switch here. LeVert's checked in. Here's Zeller, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Zeller's got his first 2 points of the night.
Oh, man, some perseverance from the big fella. Zeller hanging in there to collect the second chance points.
Left side, Shumpert, looking for Carter. He gets it there. Back to Shumpert. There's Rose with the 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Nets passing it around. Mozgov. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. And now an 8-point Nets lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
On the wing, Shumpert. Now the feed to Green. He dishes it to Thompson. Shoots over Mozgov, and that one goes long.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
In the corner, it's Lynn. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Here's Shumpert. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Looking here at some numbers for Rose. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's putting up about 16 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
He hustles, does the little things, just a good complimentary guy who you need on your team.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Derek Williams comes in for Tyler Zeller. And it's Russell in for Jeremy Lin.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And Chris, one of the rare honors for an NBA player is to have their jersey retired. The Kings retired your number 4. What does an honor like that feel like? What does that mean to you?
Man, it meant so much to have my jersey retired. I was there with my family, my wife, my brothers, sisters, parents, and everyone. And so it was just a really, really great moment. You know, when you're playing the game, you say enjoy the process, but you never really can really enjoy it day to day because you're always thinking ahead, trying to get better. And so it was just a really cool moment to sit back and think about all the positive things we did in the city, for the city, and definitely for the game of basketball. So it was a great feeling, and you know, Sacramento forever. I thank them for that, and I love them.
Wonderful years, indeed. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Rose kicks to Shumpert. Jacks up a three. A three-pointer is right on target.
Okay, Shumpert is a super confident three-point shooter. Look at his release. Superb extension.
Russell kicks to Williams. Over Green. Williams can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 8. It's stolen. Here's Dinwiddie. Guarded by Shumpert. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. The screen from Thompson. Shumpert in the corner. From outside the arc. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. 6 points for Amon Shumpert.
That was textbook shooting from Shumpert. He was able to square up and knock it down.
Williams, a screen on Rose. Russell kicks to Williams. It's stolen by Rose. There's the pass to Green. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Now just a 5-point Brooklyn lead. Brooklyn's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Mozgov sets a screen for Russell. Pass to LeVert. Three-pointer. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
The screen from Thompson. On the wing, Green. Outside Rose. Carter outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Russell dishes to Dinwiddie. Kicks it to Mozgov. There's a screen. Right wing. Here's the floater. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And how about the consistency from range tonight? Really impressive.
That's because he's finding his spots. No hesitation. You can sense his confidence.
Now here's Rose. He had 16 points in the win against San Antonio.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And Shumpert kicks to Carter. Dishes it to Thompson. Mozgov with the steal. One-on-one here. Here's Dinwiddie. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Thompson. Really been a key contributor over the past month. 10th in blocks, and he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And his ability to patrol the lane is a difference maker for that team. Exceptional timing and anticipation. That's why he's a top 10 shot blocker. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Love's check in for Tristan Thompson. James comes in for Vince Carter. J.R. Smith's checked in for Shumpert. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Derrick Rose. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Cleveland. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, Brooklyn just way behind.
Well, I think for Cleveland, as talented a team as they are, has performed at a very high level this season. Everything's gone according to plan up to this point.
That's why you have to give a ton of credit to the players in terms of how they've played all season. And they aren't done yet.
And here is Williams, following the three-pointer by Kevin Love. They set the pick. Here's Dinwiddie. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Thomas. The Cavaliers trail by 10. And when you're scouting a player like LeBron James, Chris, how do you defend? What's the plan?
Wow, you got to stay in front of him and try to force him to take bad shots. Tell the trainer to get the ice bath ready. Make sure you got some extra tape. And all this is easier said than done.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. After Isaiah Thomas made that last three-pointer. Now the dish to Williams. Pass to Booker. 5 to shoot. And he can't bank that one in. Here's James. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Well, we don't always get what we want, Chris, but if you were in charge of the dunk contest, which 4 players would you personally pick to make up the field?
Man, it's so tough. Wow. I think I definitely want to go with Levine. He's, the ex-dunk champ.
Yes.
Wow. Oh, that's a tough one. I mean, Westbrook, I think Paul George would be great in there. Of course, LeBron, Griffin. I don't know. Davis. There's so many high flyers. I just think it's so tough because sometimes the smaller guys have the advantage. Big guys feel like they can't do it because they won't be as exciting. I mean, even our worst dunk contest, I've fallen in love with because you get to see some incredible things. Yeah, I'd start with them, but so many other players you can pick.
Now here's James. He's got 12. And that will be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. Andre Hollis-Jefferson, he's checked in for Derek Williams. It's a pick by Love. Wade, right side from deep LeBron. He can't hit that time. Nets leading by 6. Here's Kilpatrick. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Cleveland's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. James in the post. Defended by Booker. Back to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he banks in the layup. James has got 14 points for the game.
There's no shot James can't make, especially when he's deep inside and has the D on their heels.
That's in there. Love with the assist. Love's got 3 assists in the game.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Yeah, but here's the problem. They play team ball. So if you pay him too much attention, that just leaves other guys open, and it's too difficult of an adjustment to make.
Here's Dinwiddie. He's got 7. And the rejection by James. Over Booker. Offensive rebound. And Love with his second chance points. Love's got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
Love goes hard on the glass, doing whatever he can to come up with second chance opportunities.
Passes it to Kilpatrick. There's the pick. We've got 1:13 left in the second quarter. Up again. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. LeBron's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Picked away. Here's Dinwiddie. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And there's the pass to Kilpatrick. Trying to get back on track. Rebound Love. Love's got his 6th rebound on the night. And here is James. He's got 16. Smith with a screen on Booker. LeBron passes to Smith. Right side Thomas. Hits the front of the rim and out. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. And it goes down 2 points. Kilpatrick's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Thomas kicks to LeBron. Love with the screen on Booker. The drive by LeBron. The shot's good. James has got 18 points.
James is just a versatile scorer. When he's feeling it, get out of the way and let him do his thing.
It's a tie game here in Cleveland. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Tristan, what's the plan for the second half tonight?
Well, it's simple. It's going to be a dogfight. You know, they got big guys, true bigs, and we got to come out, play hard, and not let up.
Okay, we'll see if you can get that done. Thanks, Tristan. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We so hope you enjoyed our first half. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the halftime report. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 18 points, 4 assists, and 1 block. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, their shooting accuracy was on point. There was good play calling, of course, by the coaching staff, but it was great execution by the team.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
They did some good things, but the defense could have been much better. They allowed too many open looks, allowed the other team to make over half his shots. Some of that is not getting enough pressure on the ball, not really contesting at the rim. They look good, but not good enough.
That's it for halftime. Glad you could join us, as now we send you back to the action for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome back, folks. So much to do here in downtown Cleveland and East 4th Street, right in the heart of it all. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
And through the first 2 periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to, just a slasher's mentality.
Yeah, when you're trying to check a guy like that, you have to move your feet laterally, defensively. That didn't happen.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. That'll be a 5-second call. Now a chance, guys, to examine the rebounding numbers over the past months for Booker.
In the last few months, the rebounding has sort of taken a bit of a dive for him, and a lot of factors could be the cause, but it's a trend that Coach would probably like to see him reverse.
LeBron and Love are the deadly forward pair. Isaiah Thomas out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And Mozgov throws it down.
And this one a great way to score if your number isn't being called. Mozgov crashing the offensive glass.
Here's James. Kicks it out to Love. And stolen by Booker. And Williams, here we go. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And so it's Cleveland with it. 4-point game. They host the 76ers after this game. And that will be the third of 5 straight played at home. James from deep. Rose. Thomas dishes to Thompson. Back to Thomas. Over Russell. Thomas's shot is off. Nets leading by 4. Williams passes to Russell. Picked by Mozgov. The baseline J. Thomas with the block, but he gets it back. Picked by Mozgov. Stolen by Rose. Thompson outside, and Thomas has it in the corner. Now here's LeBron. He's got 18, just 5 on the clock. The kick out to Rose. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Rose has got 5 now.
And Rose has shown himself capable of knocking down that 3 when he's got some daylight.
Russell left side. Pass to LeVert. And stolen by Love. LeBron against Williams. And And Thompson kicks to Thomas. That doesn't go either for Thomas. The Nets with the lead.
Oh, LeBron James is such a devastating finisher around the league. Cleveland's goal has been to surround him with as many three-point shooters as possible, trying to keep the defense spread out.
Now here's Williams. He's got 7. Here's Booker. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. The Cavaliers, number 1.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end, and you know what? It puts a lot of pressure on you to play perfect.
James up top. He's guarded by Williams. From deep, Rose. Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the old guard used to say that jump shooting teams can't win titles. Chris, that playoff defense was just too tough.
Well, it's a different time. The Cavs win while taking a ton of threes. Still, though, LeBron's interior threat is what creates those open looks.
Here's James following the basket by Derek Williams. Rose dishes to James. Mozgov with the block, and he recovers it. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation.
A moment here to check out some of the stats for Kevin Love. He's averaging 15 points a game, 12 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, anytime this club needs a basket, he's their go-to guy. Just an irrepressible, prolific scorer.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Jay Crowder comes in for LeBron. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That is his first foul of the game. Iman Shumpert is checked in for the Cavaliers. Russell kicks to Zeller. To the paint. Crowder with the steal. Now Thompson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And Holmes throws it down.
Hey, guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
Yeah, and he reads it all the way, has that slide court awareness you have to be mindful of. I don't care who it is, you can't leave him wide open from that range.
Here's Crowder. Mozgov with the block. Crowder against Williams. Here's Lynn. And that one hits back iron. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Williams with the steal. Looking to end his cold spell. Lynn's shot is off.
I'm not sure if the D bothered him or if he just lost concentration on that one, but that's a layup he should convert.
It's Crowder on the wing. Thompson, a screen on Russell. Here's Rose. Crowder from outside. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
Here's Lynn. 7 points in the game. Russell sets a screen for Lynn. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Lynn's got 9 points. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Now here's Thompson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
I love it when the big fella shows off his ability from beyond the arc.
Russell with it. Here's Mozgov. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Mozgov's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn. Here's Rose. He has 5. He kicks it to Crowder. And stolen by Russell. Out left to the wing. Outside, Lynn feeds to Zeller. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
You know what? He doesn't take bad shots either. Zeller with his feet set, able to bury the spot-up jumper.
And here's Rose. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. And Shumpert kicks to Thompson. Outside, Russell. He feeds it to Mozgov. He dishes it to Lynn. His three-pointers off the mark.
He hit a three in the first half. Now he's searching for his first outside shot in the second half.
And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Right side, Williams. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
And, of course, for the Nets, I mean, they won't control their own first-round pick until 2019. There's going to be some losing along the way with not much reward.
That free throw, no good. And Greg, the Nets trading away the better part of a decade worth of draft picks when they went all in back in 2013 and 2014.
Yeah, going for vets like Darren Williams, Gerald Wallace, Paul Pierce, and of course KG. But unfortunately, all past their prime. That team only able to get to the second round, and boy, what a heavy price to pay for so little success in the postseason.
And Brooklyn has possession. Following the three-point attempt by Derrick Rose. Here's Lynn. Second shot opportunity, and Williams with the nice bucket inside. Williams has got 11 points.
That's what every team needs, guys getting after on the offensive board.
Crowder, the pass to Holmes. Back to Crowder. Clock at 6. Smith outside. Hits it from three-point range. 6 points for him.
Now look at this. This is one of Smith's specialties. He has a quick release fire off the pass.
Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Williams kicks to Dedmon. Good work there as it goes. And the Nets lead by 3.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Rose. Tips it. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Kilpatrick passes to Lynn. Here's Kilpatrick. 6 points for him. Williams a screen. Passes it to Kilpatrick. Shoots over Holmes. No good. In and out. Off the rim.
Not easy to miss a clean look inside like that, but he manages to do it.
Holmes, that's a screen. Rose kicks to Holmes. For the tie. It's rebounded by Kilpatrick.
Oh, man, you can't get much better look from three-point range than that one. That just wasn't in rhythm.
The pass to Hollis Jefferson. Williams a screen. Back to Lynn. Shot from the top of the key. They get it back. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 8 here in the quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Now here's Rose. 5 points in the game. Wade outside. J.R. Smith on the way. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. And that's now 9 points for Smith. Pass to Kilpatrick. It's Dedmon, top of the key. Here's Hollis Jefferson, covered by Smith. Lynn against Smith, and a wide open look for Lynn. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
And this team trusts Lynn to play within the offense. He's very good at taking high-quality shots.
Rose passes to Holmes. And there's the feed to Smith. Holmes kicks to Rose. Holmes, that's a screen. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut to just 1 in the basket from Derrick Rose.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Pass to Kilpatrick. It's Dedmon, top of the key. 1:02 left in the third quarter. Here's Lynn. Nice D from Rose.
His struggles this quarter continue. D's done a good job.
Smith on the wing. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Williams a screen. Here's Lynn. It's stolen by Rose. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Here's...
Watch out. Watch out. Oh, Crowder dropping the hammer. The D isn't ready for it, and he easily exploits that opportunity.
That was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Now Rose, 8 points for him. Wade from outside, can't hit that one. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Cavaliers lead by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. It's the Nets now. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Dwayne Dedmon, LeVert out there with Jeremy Lin. Then there's Trevor Booker, and it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 3. Lin's shot is off. Cavaliers leading. James outside. And James throws it down hard.
That's just superb concentration despite getting hit. James is just excellent at scoring through contact.
Free throw, no good for LeBron. Nets trail by 3. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Kicks to Lynn. Goes up at the stripe. Second chance shot. Dedmon's shot is off. The Cavaliers shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Brooklyn called for the foul.
The D is no shot at stopping James when he gets that low in that position. He's too big, too strong in the paint. You got to foul.
Free throw good, James.
Yeah, and Kevin Love played the first 6 years of his NBA career with the Minnesota Timberwolves, posting gaudy numbers, but he never was able to guide them to the playoffs. He was more than ready to join the Big Three in Cleveland.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Green's checked in, and a switch here for Brooklyn. Dinwiddie's checked in, pass to Hollis Jefferson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's the screen. LeVert the pass to Booker. 6 to shoot. Here's Hollis Jefferson, guarded by Green. Here's Dinwiddie. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Cavaliers leading by 5. And the thing that stands out is Kevin Love's unselfishness. He's such a team player. See, Webb, he knew he'd have to make sacrifices in Cleveland, and he has.
Yeah, he's made big sacrifices, and it's taken some time for him to gel. Once Kevin figured out when and where to assert his game, he was a big impact when he gained confidence. He's only getting better.
Absolutely fearless. A nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wentz.
Well, this is just another case where being aggressive wins out.
So for the Nets, Mozgov comes in for Dwayne Dedmon, and D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Hollis Jefferson. Now, here is Russell. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. To the wing right side. Mozgov a screen on left. Russell from long range. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Back to Thomas. This is to Love. Outside Thomas. He kicks it to James. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. To stop the run. Offensive rebound. And Booker able to finish.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Outside Thomas. Green, the screen. James in the post. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a three-point play.
Oh, that's such amazing focus for James right there. He excels at overcoming any challenge, especially in the paint.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Jeff Green.
And for the Cavaliers, every move they make is going to be under the microscope. When you have the league's most dominant player in LeBron James, there's pressure to make the most of his window.
Now here's Mozgov. Russell with a wide open look. Another shot. And the rejection by James.
Love watching James dominate on defense. An impressive rejection artist. You better check your rear view when you're driving to the hole.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Chris, for years it seems that we've been waiting on that one season where Wade falls off and isn't an all-star level player anymore. But every year he comes in and is as impactful as ever.
Oh, that's what's incredible about Wade. He's done it for so long. In my opinion, one of the greatest two-guard scorers ever to play. He's changed his method of scoring. We all have to as you get older, but he still gets buckets.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Now, he is on a major role today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Love with the screen on Williams. James dishes to Love. The kick out to LeBron. Thomas, it's a wide open look. The Cavaliers again can't hit. LeBron against Williams. LeVert the pass to Booker. Over Love. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Nets trail by 12. Outside Williams. It's Mozgov, high post, working on Thompson. Russell kicks to Booker. Over Love. The Cavaliers pull it in. Cleveland with the ball. This run now up to 13-2. Thomas a screen. Fires from deep. Another miss by Love. And for the Nets, they're shooting for the game at 42%. Russell. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, growing up, D'Angelo Russell had his favorite players, but he said the player he patterned his game after was the great Manu Ginobili. Russell knew he wasn't the most athletic, but Manu was a player who's made the most of his physical abilities.
No good on that one. And Russell and Ginobili with similar body types, both lefties with a high skill level.
Oh, yeah, you see the similarities. It's no accident. Russell watched a ton of Ginobili highlights. Credit him for selecting such a great role model.
Now here's Thomas. Wade kicks to James. Banked in off the glass. James has got 9 points here in the second half.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Russell kicks to Mozgov. Here's LeVert. No good from outside. And here's Cleveland. They're on a 15-3 run. Thomas dishes to James. Wade passes to LeBron. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Man, don't do it. Going for that pump fake. James has it just impeccable. Fooling the defense night in and night out.
And the first one at the line is good.
And this Cavaliers team, for all its talent, rarely in league history has a superstar yielded so much control is built around LeBron James.
And LeBron not shy about making his voice heard when it comes to moves he feels the Cavs need to make.
Well, he wants to win. His understanding of the game isn't just limited to his part to play, but also the pieces around him as well.
Here's LeVert. To the middle. Here's Williams. They get it back. The dish now to Booker. And that one drops. Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Wade kicks to James. The screen from Thompson. Back to Wade from past the arc. Outside for Thomas. LeBron outside. To the inside. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Love watching LeBron whip over to the open man. He's a genuine leader. Keeps his head up and eyes moving.
Nets trail by 15. Outside, Russell. Stolen by Thompson. Wade kicks to LeBron and finished off by LeBron.
Well, all you have to do is lob it up to James. His timing on these alley-oops, incredible.
Russell with it. Williams, a screen on Thomas. It's Russell with the drive. Williams, good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 7th assist here tonight.
It's his shooting that's kept them out of an even deeper hole.
James against Williams. LeBron James on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland moving it around. The 3 from Thomas. Kicks it out to LeBron. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And Cleveland making a change here. Rose is checked in. Here is Russell. Here's LeVert. Feeds it to Mozgov. The pass to LeVert. Thompson comes with the double team. James against Williams. Here's Booker. That one doesn't drop. Good D from Love. The Cavaliers leading by 15. The drive by James, and the layup's good off the glass. James has got 33 points.
That's just the vision of Thomas, spotting the open man and delivering the ball on time and on target.
Russell kicks to Booker. That one, no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Outside Thomas. It's a pick by Love. Thomas kicks to James. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Here's Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, Booker pulls it in. Booker's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And it's Russell in the corner. Mozgov dishes to Williams. Mozgov a screen on Thompson. Here's Russell, and Thompson sends it back. James kicks to Thompson.
And you don't think Thompson is outstanding at using his body? Look at this, a muscular presence who picks up fouls well.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Tristan Thompson. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for Jeremy Lin. He's checked in for the Nets. And so Thompson nails both of them. Nets trail by 19. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
There's Lynn with the three. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Thompson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Thomas. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And Isaiah Thomas, phenomenal in the pick and roll game.
Well, he's one of the best isolation scorers in the league. It's almost impossible to keep him in front of you because he has so many ways to score. He has a low center of gravity. He's quick, and he's not afraid of contact.
That free throw good from Isaiah Thomas. As you look at the league right now, how different would you say it is from when you played? And if there are a lot of differences, do you like the changes?
The NBA is much different from when I played. When I played, if you shot a jumper from the 15-foot range free throw line, they criticize you as a big fella. Now you have to be able to space the floor. If you were a big fella and led the break back then, they criticize you. Now you have a guy like Durant who is 6'11". So the game has changed from rules. It was so much more physical at the time. It was a slower pace. But, you know, that was then. I love the way that the game is now. I love that players have more freedom. I love that the pace is faster. You don't have to look back at your coach to have a play called every time. The trust is put in these players' skill sets. And so I love it, man. Anytime you can see Harden go to work, Durant go to work, Curry go to work, Westbrook go to work, LeBron go to work, Irving go to work, and just watch them play in an open offense, man, it's a lot of fun. So, yeah, I like the changes, and it was fun when I played as well.
Timeout called the Nets. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
On the wing, Booker. Williams against LeBron. Outside, Lynn. Just 5 to shoot. Here's LeVert. And the Nets miss again. Cleveland leading by 23. James right side. The dump by LeBron.
Gotta admire the focus. James not allowing the D to get the better of him.
Brooklyn's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. To the wing on the left. Here's LeVert. Foul on the play, basket count, so it'll be a three-point play chance.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Thompson. Green comes in for Kevin Love. Vince Carter, he's checked in for James. And it's Amon Shumpert in for Derrick Rose. Now, here's Thomas, and Carter has it in the corner. Here's LeVert, defended by Carter. You look back on the last 5 off seasons or so, Chris, and there are usually huge names that change teams. LeBron, Durant, the first names that come to mind. As you went through the free agency process, how much of an influence did your agent or any sponsorships play in your role in that decision in picking your new team?
Yeah, I think every relationship with the player and their agent is different. For me, I wanted to go back to the place that I felt that was loyal to me. I wanted to go back to Sacramento because there had never been a small market team. I felt a really small market team that won a championship. And I saw Karl Malone try for all of those years. I saw Stockton try for all those years. Reggie try for all those years. And so I really wanted to be one of the first to kind of bring that back to the city. So my agent, my shoe company, no one could have said anything to take me away from that. That was a personal mission that I want, and I knew what I was dealing with at that time. But I think for other guys it's different. Some guys, you know, want more commercials. They like to be in a bigger market. Some guys don't want that, and they're happy staying under the radar, like a Tim Duncan, as long as he's winning. So I think for every guy is different, and I really believe that you have to make that decision for yourself and your family first, because if you do that, then the fans wherever you go will be much happier because you want to be there. You're not just buying time now.
There's 39 seconds left in the game. Holmes, that's a screen. Thomas passes to Green. Thomas dishes to Green. Back to Thomas for three. The shot comes out.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Lynn's shot is off. And here's Carter. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, LeBron, congrats on the win. What do you think made the difference tonight?
Defense. We made our mark defensively. We understand that for the long term, we have to defend at a high level. We've been doing it.
It does start at that end, LeBron. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.